guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if this is your first time. My name is Sarah Bourgeois, and I am a writer turned artist. And when I say turned artist, what I mean is that a few days ago I started doing Inktober, and I decided that I'm an artist. I like drawing, and yeah, so today we are doing Poison Ivy to keep with my poison spooky theme that I've been working with. I do want to let you know that the drawing that I'm going to be doing later today will probably not be spooky. I have been seeing these crocheted chickens on like TikTok and Twitter, and they're so cute, and I decided that I want to draw one. So I'm going to be drawing a cute fat chicken later today. I won't be crocheting one. I'm trying to learn how to crochet, and if you can believe this, it's going worse than the drawing. So I'm going to draw a fat crocheted chicken. It might not be crocheted. I don't know if I can accurately draw the actual stitches of it. So fat chicken. We'll look forward to a fat chicken later that'll hopefully be cute, unlike what we've got going on the screen right now. Okay guys, so Poison Ivy. I found some pretty simple pictures of Poison Ivy on the internet. Yeah, look at me holding up my hand. I was so frustrated with this, by the way. But I found some simple pictures of Poison Ivy on the internet, and I thought this was gonna be, oh god, it's so terrible. Look at that. Look at it. I thought this was gonna be way easier than it was. Like, it's the same thing with the poison bottles. Like, I see what I interpret as a simple shape, and I think that it's going to be much easier than it is. I know that I'm a terrible drawer, but that doesn't stop me from completely overestimating my abilities. So I drew that first one, and I was bitterly disappointed with it. And I decided to draw a second one to redeem myself. And that's what I'm doing right here, is trying to get, except I'm pretty sure it got worse. And you can't see it anyway because of the light. So I think what we're going to do here is I'm going to have my son speed this up to get to the next thing that I'm drawing. Okay, and here is where I thought that I could redeem myself by just drawing one leaf. I was like, surely if I can't draw the whole plant structure, I can do one leaf. Friends, I was wrong about that. Oh, I was so wrong. Look at this. Look at that giant cone head on the top. That's not what a leaf looks like. I know that's not what a leaf looks like. There she goes. You guys know that that's not what leaf looks like. Oh, here we go. I was going to try and make it look a little more leaf-like, adding the ribs into the leaf, which actually makes sense. And the eyes. There we go. That is where a decision was made. I figured that you guys really couldn't get mad at these horrific drawings of Poison Ivy if I gave them eyeballs, right? How can you hate them when they're looking right at you? You just have to accept them for who they are. And I have to admit that the one leaf on the left, it did not come out at all looking like what I wanted it to, but he is cute. I'll give him that. Well, he's cute. He's cute now. I do my best to mess that up thoroughly when we get into the actual coloring and shading portion of this. But for now, I'm going to finish drawing the ribs and adding the eyes, which you can't see because of the light. I probably should do something about that for future videos. I won't. Oh, thumbs up. I didn't drop my pencil. I guess I just wanted you guys to know that I was super happy about what I was doing. It was good. So I started with the green. Also, one thing to note, the reason I think that you can see the outline a little better with this pink, because I decided to go back to the pink outline. I grabbed the wrong pink, basically. I grabbed a much darker pink than I used the first time, and I also was pressing down way too hard. So these poison ivy guys are gonna retain a great deal of their pink, because if there's one thing I can't do, it's draw a line over another line, which I just demonstrated right there. Look at that. Look at what I did there. I'm pretty sure I made that line about 3 times as thick as I wanted to make it, and still left the pink showing. Excellent job. This is probably the right place for me to include my disclosure that I'm not a real actual artist professionally. I've been an artist for 6, maybe 5 days now. I only call myself an artist because I'm an adult technically, and there isn't anyone to stop me. So this is not really a tutorial. I don't have a lot of advice to share about how to become a better drawer. We're doing this for a good time, not a long time. Sorry. We are doing it for a long time. I drew like 3 separate drawings here, and it takes a while. So anyway, also that green, I don't know if it shows up as much in this video, but that original green was very teal. I thought I had grabbed the dark green, and I had actually grabbed a very dark teal, which I like personally, but it's not what color poison ivy is. So here I am trying to go back in and redeem that with an actual green. Still probably not covering up the pink very well at all. Yeah. I have no excuse. I have no excuse for this. I think the thing that gets me about this was I really thought this was going to be so easy. I thought I was going to nail it. and maybe that's what it was. Maybe about all my talk of confidence yesterday got me a little too confident. Gotta remember to humble myself more. But I was shading there. That's the only technique I know. Again, with this picture, the light source is the actual light source. So I go a little darker on the left because the light is coming from the right. And then I'm doing a little bit lighter in the middle and towards the right side. Although I'm pretty sure I had already colored it with a darker green, so I don't really know what I was thinking there. Probably no thinking, just vibes. We are all vibes at this point, and they are chaotic and frankly kind of frightening. Although, like I said, I gave the little guy eyes, so you can't hate him. And in all actuality, I hate to say this because it sounds dumb, but this single leaf actually did come out better than the rest of them, if you can believe that. So I'm just giving him his black outline because I still haven't. Oh, I colored. I must. Oh, that's where I turned that one little green triangle right there. Yeah, there's me trying to cover it up. I turned it like black. I went out of line and over line and over. And then for some reason thought that if I just colored it with more green, it was gonna work. And oh, okay. I don't know why she's going back in with more black, but maybe I thought I could define it better and it would work out. Yeah. It's okay though. Like he's got his little issues there, but we all do, right? We all have our little issues and we love him anyway. So now we're going for the main one that I thought was going to be the only one in this video. And right here, I think I'm going to have my son speed this up and get through this one a little faster. Oh, she made a mistake. I was trying. Okay, back to speeding up again. Okay, and here is where I just really started coloring out of the lines. It looks like, it really looks like I'm not even trying. Like I genuinely was trying so hard, and it right there just looks like I'd given up on coloring that stem, on life, on all of it, but I had not. All right, so I think instead of speeding up, we're gonna do a little story time here. Poison ivy. Why is it hilarious that I am doing poison ivy? Well, let me tell you. I am unnaturally and unreasonably terrified of actual poison ivy in real life. Like, and I don't know why. I've never had poison ivy, I don't think, and I don't even know if I'm actually allergic to it. You guys, there are people out there that are not actually allergic to poison ivy, and it's entirely possible I'm one of them, because I'm pretty sure that I have multiple times in my life rubbed right up against some poison ivy and had no reaction, but I don't know for sure. So still pretty terrified of this stuff. And also, despite the fact that I'm doing a drawing of poison ivy and I looked up what it looked like on the internet, I didn't really know what it looks like out in the wild, i.e. in my yard or when I'm hiking. So I know it's leaves of 3, let it be. But I don't know, you guys, come on. Everything has 3 leaves. If you look at it from the right angle, it's all suspect. So anytime I'm outside, like in the woods or even in my yard, trying to do yard work, which I think I'm actually, here's a little tangent, I think I'm banished from that, because there have been multiple times when my husband and I were trying to do some sort of yard work together, and I would just start shrieking, "That's poison ivy! Don't touch it!" And God bless him, my husband will be like, "Sarah, that's not poison ivy." And I mean, I trust him. He's my husband and all that, but I don't trust him. That's shady right there, right? Like, you don't know that. You're a software developer. What do you know about identifying poisonous plants, right? Guys, back me up here, okay? So, any unidentified weed or even a shrub that I planted that I don't remember what it looked like when I planted it, yes, I've done that twice now. I'll start shrieking that it's poison ivy and not to touch it. And my husband is like, "It's not poison ivy." And I have to admit that so far he's been right. Either that or neither one of us are allergic to poison ivy, and I was right, and we're just not allergic. So, okay, I will take comfort in the fact that I could still possibly be right about this. Okay. So anyway, I'm really not allowed to do that much gardening work with my husband around. I can go out there and mow the lawn and pull weeds and all that stuff all I want by myself, but my husband is, I think I've shrieked at him one too many times about suspected poison ivy. And I still maintain that if I don't know what you are, weeds, that you're suspected poison ivy, because you guys, there's poison sumac too and poison oak. There's other things out there that'll get you. And unless I've got like a botanist with a degree standing next to me telling me that thing is not going to give me a heinous rash, I'm just going to suspect that it is. That I don't want a rash. You don't want a rash. Nobody wants a rash. So just let me be careful, okay? And I know what you're thinking. Sarah, just wear some gloves, like long sleeves, wash your hands when you go inside from gardening. All of this is legitimate advice, and I would encourage all of you to follow it, to wear your gloves, to wear long sleeves, to wash your hands as soon as you come in from gardening. PSA, we're doing a PSA. I'm doing this for you guys because I love you. I don't know any of you. Well, I know a couple of you, probably the only 2 people that are listening to this. I do love you guys. You know who you are. But yeah, I care about you. I care about my audience. So you guys do those things. Wear gloves, wash your hands, wear long sleeves. Oh, also check your hair for ticks. I'm not going to draw a tick. I'm also unnaturally terrified of ticks and getting ticks. And so Also check your hair for ticks after you've been outside working in your garden. Anyway, but even with those precautions taken, I guess I'm just afraid that the poison ivy is going to worm its way into my existence anyway. Even if I'm wearing gloves, even if I've got long sleeves on, that it's going to climb into my soul. Oh, and I just missed a part on the video here. Okay, so right there, that weird little thing is not a fungal growth. What it is I colored outside of the line with my black pencil. Big shock there. I colored outside of the line. But I did like really bad. And I'd been thinking before I did this drawing that I wanted to put a little ladybug on the poison ivy. I hope that ladybugs are not affected by poison ivy. I hope that they're okay on it. I did, because I didn't mean to cause any stress or injury to any fictional ladybugs with this picture, but I had been thinking about putting a ladybug in the picture, and right there where I made that black mark that I couldn't cover without making that stem twice as thick as it already was a perfect spot. So it became a little leg, and I put the ladybug there. Because that's what it was. It was a happy little accident. I hope that's not trademarked. Do you guys watch Bob Ross? I don't. I never considered myself an artist, but I did used to watch him. So please don't think that his work influenced. I mean, his work did influence me, but I don't want to disparage his name that way. So anyway, the little black mark became a happy little accident, and I turned it into a ladybug. And I think that I did significantly better drawing this ladybug than I did with the fly from the frog picture. And I'm not saying it's good. It's not good, guys. But I did get, I think I got the spirit of the ladybug correct. I did give it a head here because I realized that it should have a head. And I've seen lots of ladybugs, you guys. I live by farm fields, so I know they're not real ladybugs. They're those fake ones that the farmers buy, the ones that bite you. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do want this poison ivy to just get a little bit of revenge on the ladybug. No, just kidding. We don't want that. We love a ladybug, even if it is a fake ladybug that bites you. But there he is. She. It's a lady. The ladybug could be a he. There's he ladybugs. That's fine. We're all inclusive here. We love everybody. The he ladybugs, the she ladybugs. It's all good. All right. I don't know what I'm doing there. Was I trying to cast a spell on it? I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know. All right. So we're going in for the third one here. I almost didn't even want to color this one. Like, I was just gonna leave it out in the light. You could see I moved it over so you could see it a little bit better. I don't know why. I don't want you to see this one. Like that little one on the right, it's good. You can barely see it. That one, I really thought at that point, I was like, okay, I've drawn 5 of these so far. I could get this one, and I didn't. That one on the far right is probably the worst leaf of the bunch. And these are the ones that are almost together. They're almost touching. It's a love story. This drawing, I bet you didn't know that this drawing was going to be full of romantic tension. Did you? But there we are. It's an important part of romance writing novels, which I don't write anymore. I did, not under my name, of course, but I write cozy mysteries. But romantic tension is important for romance. You guys didn't. Okay. Oh, there's a writing tip for you. There. I can't help you with drawing, but you might get the occasional writing tip in a genre that I don't write anymore and was never super successful at. I should just be barred from giving advice. Alright, so we're doing the eyes, so you can't hate them. Also, that leaf on the far right, the most horrible of the bunch, is the one that inspired me to do the single leaf by itself. Like, I was going to vindicate myself. And I think I did, a little bit. But the thing is, we love them all. We love all of these leaves. Even though, okay, that one I don't know if I love it as much as, don't tell it. It's sitting right here next to me. I haven't flipped the page yet, but now I feel bad for making fun of it because it's so tiny and cute. I'm sorry. Let's not make fun of it. It's okay. It didn't come out the way I wanted it to, but it came out the way it should have, right? It's good. It's all good. We're good. Okay. So now I'm going, oh, this is where I picked up that that teal pencil again. You'd think I would have put it away, right? Like, oh, the whole stem. You'd think that knowing that I wasn't supposed to be using the teal pencil for this, that I would have put it back in the pencil tin, which is sitting, I kid you not, guys, it's 6 inches from where my hand is. All I had to do was put it away. Just put it back in the box. And I wouldn't have picked it up and used it again. But look, I committed to it, right? I picked it up and I started and we were going through it. I could have even made the other leaves, but nope, we were leaning into that. And that's okay, because my favorite, I don't have a favorite. I shouldn't call them my favorite. They're starting to feel like my children now, and I don't have a favorite child. So I don't have a favorite leaf either. But the leaf that came out the best is the one on the right, and it used the teal too. So maybe there's something to this teal. I mean, because the one in the middle is the most, I guess, realistic, if you could call it that. If it's even in the same zip code as realistic of the two, but I think artistically the ones with the teal, at least the one on the right, came out a little bit better. I'm sitting here critiquing my own work. I don't even know if you guys care about this, but I was putting little squiggles at the bottom to try to make it look more textured. It didn't work. I don't think that's how you do that. Like sometimes I think, yeah, I must have colored out the lines. I like to move my hand out of the way and show you guys when I mess up. Sometimes I can't even remember what I messed up, but it must have been something. But anyway, sometimes I think when I'm doing this that I have figured out a technique or something like that, and so I'll try it, and it's not it. For me, a lot of this is not intuitive, but I think it is, especially in the moment. Because by the time I got to this third one, I'm grooving right here. I'm loving it. I'm doing a horrible job, but I am in it. Not to win it. This isn't winning anything. But yeah, it's great. We love. I don't know what we love. I lost my thought there. To be completely honest with you, my kid just messaged me on Discord. I got a little distracted, so not the one that's going to edit this video for me, that the other one did. But okay, all right, I can kind of see the end of this video coming up here pretty soon, so I'm not going to be caught off guard and shout, okay, bye, at the end like I did the last 2 videos. I swear, I'm going to be prepared. I should have an outro. I don't have an outro. I guess I'm supposed to say like and subscribe, but you would do that if you liked the video, which I don't know if you will or not. But if you like the video, like the video, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video, which is going to be a fat chicken, and I just like saying fat chicken, so we're going to do a fat chicken, which is not Halloween themed or on Inktober at all. I still have the black line. I got ahead of myself, guys. I was really trying to make sure I didn't get to the end and have to really quickly say goodbye, and I got a little bit ahead of myself. But anyway, tomorrow's video is the fat chicken. It's not Inktober related. It's not Halloween related, but it's what I'm doing. So you should come along and watch me overconfidently attempt a fat chicken and think it's going to be awesome. And it probably will be awesome in its own way, because we're all awesome in our own way. You are. I certainly am. Even if I'm not an awesome artist. But mostly you guys are so awesome, especially if you're here and you've made it this far. Just full of patience and yeah, full of patience. Let's let these poor people get out of here. There we go. Alright, thanks guys. You mean the world to me. Have a great day.